welcome back to Easy Nails. Today I'm going to show you guys how I infill my AliExpress Apres Dupe Gelx nails. So we are going to be using dupe glam polygel to infill this, and we are going to be using some light elegance gel polishes. I'm going to show you guys how I infill right here. So I'm starting with this cone-shaped carbide bit. This is a coarse grit. So what I'm doing is my e-file is on a medium speed. First thing that I'm doing is I'm taking this bit and going around the cuticle area, and I am filing off any of the apres nail that is lifted. And then after I do that, I change my direction of my cuticle bit to go up and down, or I go side to side, as you guys see here. So I'm basically just going one side to the other. I am on a medium speed, and first things first, I want to remove that gel polish so that I have a good view of the nail and I can see any areas that are lifted. Areas that are lifted are going to look discolored, either white or gray. They're going to have a discoloration to them. So to remove those, you basically just go right on top with the point of this bit. You're going to go right on top of that area that you think is lifted. File back and forth. Don't stay in one spot for too long, and then it will just come off. It was really, really easy to infill these. Yeah, I highly recommend it. I have not seen much videos on how to fill apres dupe nails. So yeah, this is a really good way. This carbide bit is coarse. It is ceramic. I either got it from Amazon or AliExpress, and I just continue to do these side motions. I also want to make sure that I have an even surface for my application. So same thing here. And to remove my bling, you guys saw in the beginning, I used a wire cutter tool. You can get that off of Amazon, and it works really well to remove any tough crystals or bling that is on your nail when you want to infill. So basically I'm doing the same method here, you guys. I either go from one side to the other of the nail, or I go from the top down. I am on forward. This is my, I'm not sure. I believe I'm working, yeah, this is my left hand that I'm working on. So the file is in forward if you are working with your right hand. File should be in forward. If you are working with your left hand, it should be in reverse. And yeah, so I'm using the Melody Susie dust collector. I have to say, originally I wasn't the biggest fan, but the more I use it, I think it's really, really good. So I highly recommend it if you guys are looking for a dust collector. And yeah, I'm just going around my nail. You guys can see any areas that are lifted come off really, really easily. I wasn't expecting that, and yeah, that I really enjoyed that. So yeah, I'm filing these. I just went to go wash my hands. Super, super important to get all of that dust off. All right, you guys, so here I am using a spray. This is a spray that disinfects your nails. You can also use acetone or rubbing alcohol. And what I am doing here is I am going over my nails with a fine sanding band. It is super important to do this step because when you are using gel, polygel, acrylic, it needs a bit of a rougher surface to stick to. Now that does not mean that you want to ruin your natural nails. I'm going here on a super, super low speed, and the areas that you see me going over more than once are areas that still have product on them. And I'm also using this, I'm using the tip of it, you see right by my cuticles, and it also pushes back your cuticles as well. So I'm doing this on a super, super low speed, going back and forth just to make, you just want to rough up the surface of the nail. You do not want to indent it or cause any damage. So yeah, I'm doing that, and then I'm going to clean my hands again before application with rubbing alcohol. Guys, so first step that I'm going to do in this infill, so sorry for the shakiness, is I am taking this manicure brush here. I have some Young Nails Swipe, and I am really working that into the nail. This acts as a cleanser and a dehydrator as well. You guys don't have to buy it. You can also make your own. It is 50% acetone, 50% rubbing alcohol. So that acts as a dehydrator, and that helps our nail product adhere better to the nail so that we don't have lifting or anything of that sort. For primer, I am going to be using Light Elegance Tack. It is a primer that cures for 30 seconds in your UV LED lamp. I'm taking out all of my 2B Glam gel polishes, polygels. I'm going to be using those as well. And if you guys are looking for HEMA-free monomer, Light Elegance does have that. You can get it at Skyline Beauty. 2B Glam, I got it in a PR package from them, and I'm really, really enjoying it. They're also HEMA-free, one of the few and only HEMA-free polygels that I have come across, and their base coat and top coat is also HEMA-free. So you want to apply a thin layer of this tack. This is your primer. You want to put it all over the nail because this kind of melts. If you have plastic or even gel, the gelx nails, or even if you're using tips, this primer is awesome because it kind of melts that gel and plastic. So you do not have to etch the surface between your tip if you're using tips. A lot of people like to buff the surface. You don't have to do that with this. It kind of blends it in for you. So that is an awesome 2-in-1. So I'm going into my lamp and curing this for 30 seconds. You guys, so I'm getting out my polygel brush. This is again from 2B Glam, an awesome polygel brush, and it's super, super cute, pink and girly. All their packaging is pink, and I absolutely am here for it. We love girly packaging, and so yeah, I love it. And their base coat is a really nice medium viscosity. It's not too thick, not too thin, but I definitely have used it to put on tips. And it's thick enough to do that, and it's also thick enough to apply the gelx apres nail tip. So if you guys are looking for a way to do that, this is awesome. So what I'm doing is I am applying a nice layer all over my nails here. Again, we are doing an infill on the AliExpress Apres Dupe Gelx nails. So I took a really small amount here, and I believe this was the Pure Clear. Yes, this is the clear polygel. So be kind with me, you guys. I am not an expert in polygel by any means. I'm not an expert in any nail stuff. I'm just having fun, showing you guys what I know, hoping that I can help somebody and learn along the way. So I am still new to polygel. Any tips and tricks, please leave them down below. I do like this polygel because it is pretty stiff, so I think it's pretty easy to work with. To me, acrylic is easier to work with, but I'm always one of those that like the more complicated stuff I find easier, and the easier stuff I find harder. So if anybody's like that, please comment down below if you can relate to my struggle. But yeah, this wasn't too bad. I used a really small amount. I think I'm learning that like you need to use smaller amount than what you think with polygel. Yeah, a little bit goes a long way. So what I'm doing here is I patted that out to my liking, and then I'm curing it in the lamp. And just like that, you infilled your nail. So super easy. Most people find polygel super, super easy to work with. I know a lot of you guys love it. For me, acrylic is easier, but I am getting more used to this as I go along with it. And again, the products are great, so that helps a lot. So I'm just fixing everything up, curing it. I'm giving it a flash cure, about 30 seconds, and then I'm going to move on to the next nail. Alright, you guys, so same thing. I apply a little small amount near my cuticle area. You want to make sure that it is completely flat at that part where your nail starts, and then you have a little tiny bump as you go up, and then once you're past that apex area, the back 1/3 of the nail, you want it to go back down again. So the thickest part should be in the back 1/3 of your nail, and that is the apex that creates strength and ensures that your nails stay long and strong and do not break on you. So I'm going to be doing that to all of the nails, you guys. I'm going to let you watch, and I will be back if I have anything else I need to tell you guys, or when we are on to our decoration portion. So you guys, I did want to hop back in and show you literally how I apply the Apres gelx dupe nails with polygel. This is a super easy way to apply nails. I apply a little dollop right at the top of it, and then I'm basically pressing down at a 40-degree angle until I see that there are no bubbles. It stays in place, you guys. It's really awesome. I know a lot of you guys have been using that solid glue gel. I don't like it because I'm afraid to get allergies. You have to touch it in your hands, and whenever you're touching uncured product, you have a potential to build up allergies to that, and then you won't be able to do nails again. So I am super afraid of that. I never want it to happen. I love nails, so I always look for ways that can be safe and that are easy to do. So this came out really awesome, you guys. It stayed in place. My only tip would be when you put like a really small amount of polygel, like a little bit bigger than a pea size, put it in the middle of the nail so that it evenly spreads out as you're pushing it down. And then you can just clean off the excess around the cuticle, pop it in the lamp, and it's super easy to do polygel, to do AliExpress dupe nails, gelx nails with polygel. And now I'm going to show you guys how to get a really easy French with the AliExpress gelx dupe nails. So what you do is you measure out, these are from AliExpress, you measure out the nail perfectly, and then pick the color of polygel that you want for the French line. And then I'm going to add a little bit, probably a little bit bigger than a pea size. And then literally you guys are going to see when I press down on that nail, it creates a perfect French. And what I'm doing, you guys, is instead of etching these tips, I use primer, and that works perfect. So you don't have to deal with dust and stuff like that. So now you guys can see I'm pressing down at a 45-degree angle, okay? And then bam, we're going to have a French smile line. Easy, fast, and really useful. I mean, look at that. That was so easy to do, you guys. And once you get more practice with this, it'll become more and more perfect. And you guys can see how it literally stays in place for me, so I can get off any of that spillage, any of that excess, and then pop it into the lamp. Okay, y'all, so what I'm doing here, super important step, you want to make sure that you rub anytime you're using gel, polygel. There's an inhibition layer of uncured product once you get out of the lamp. So take a little lint-free wipe or a napkin, get your alcohol, and wipe the top as well as the bottom. A lot of people forget to wipe the bottom. So if you have any seepage or anything underneath, it's really important to wipe the bottom as well. So here I'm showing you guys how I just clean up these nails before we go into our gel application. Again, this was a really easy infill for gelx nails and repair. So you guys saw how easy it was to do. What I'm doing here, this is a fine sanding pen. I'm on a medium to low speed, and I'm basically just going around that cuticle area to seal it in and buff straight any areas that may have spilled out during the process of infilling. I'm going back and forth around the nail, making sure everything is nice and straight. You guys can definitely do this with the hand file. I just find for sealing the cuticles, the fine sanding band is just awesome. It does all the work for me. You want to make sure you seal in your cuticles, that they're flush to the natural nail. This way, when they grow out, it prevents lifting and your hair getting stuck in it and stuff like that. And always before you apply gel polish, you want to make sure that it has a little bit of a buffed surface, something to stick to. So after I do this, I am going to clean my nails again with rubbing alcohol, and then we are on to the design portion. And you guys are going to see how I do that easy French with polygel hack, how that works out with the gel polish. It's going to be totally awesome. So stay tuned for that. Alright, you guys, so I'm using this square gel brush that I got from my nail supply store. I had hauled it recently in a haul. So if you guys are interested in that, I will link it in the cards. This is a buttercream from Light Elegance. Buttercream is basically like a solid gel, so it's super pigmented. It goes on really nice. This is like a grayish color. absolutely beautiful. I love the tones of this. So yeah, this is like a deep gray shade. So I'm curing it in my lamp for 30 seconds. I applied a thin layer of that onto the nail. All right, you guys. So, of course, we are in the Valentine's Day season. I absolutely love Valentine's Day and the nail art that comes with it. I love it all year round. Anything girly, glittery, and lovey, give it to me. So, now I'm going in with this base coat from To Be Glam, and I'm going to be using that to adhere these super, super cute little hearts. I'm using a little wax pencil here, and I'm just adhering a little design here with the hearts. Super adorable, and I absolutely love it. So I'm going to do this, you guys, and then we are going to give it a little flash cure in our lamp. All right, you guys, so this is a really beautiful color from Light Elegance. It is, so sorry for the noise in the background, you guys. It is a really pretty clear glitter gel polish, and it has some hearts in there, and it has fine pink glitter as well. So I'm going to be applying this to this first finger, and then I'm going to be applying some hearts in there as well. All right, you guys, next I'm going to take this really, really pretty darker pink color, almost like a cranberry, really, really pretty, and this liner brush here, and we are going to start our French design. I'm going to do it on this first finger. I'm so sorry I'm out of frame here, you guys, but I am just painting a French line around the first finger, and it's super, super cute Valentine's Day design. We have those little hearts in there already cured. So yeah, I'm just going to do this, and then I'm going to flash cure it in my lamp. You guys, so for this French that we did with the polygel, I'm just going to be doing like a V design on the ring finger here for the French, and then we are going to go and clean it up with a little French brush, and I'm using acetone to clean it up. So I basically just paint it on like that, and then I don't cure, and then I go in with this little French brush, and I am just cleaning up that smile line to my liking, and then I will be curing it in the lamp. All right, you guys, so I am applying a little bit of glitter around the French line. This is a really, really pretty glitter I got from HCS Nail Art on Instagram. I do have a video where I unbox tons of their glitters, and some of this glitter will be in the giveaway, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, you guys, and all my subscribers. Make sure you are subscribed for that big giveaway. We are getting there really, really soon. So yeah, I am just curing this in my lamp. All right, you guys, so on to the fun part. We cured all of our nails. Now we are going in with the To Be Glam No White top coat. And then I'm going to take this chain design here, and I'm going to apply it to the nails. You guys are going to see this was super, super easy to do. We did an infill of the Apres Dupe gelx nails with polygel, and I showed you guys that really, really fun, easy hack that I enjoyed to get easy French nails. So yeah, we are just going to go in now and decorate the nails. I'm going to give them a good cure, and then I'm going to be using the iGel Beauty Bling Gel to adhere all of this gems. All right, you guys, so we cured them, and here are the final results of the Apres Gelx infill. I hope you guys enjoyed these as much as I did. I absolutely love the way that they turned out. So you guys make sure you're subscribed, comment down below, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.